Hello everybody, it's Philip from BetterTrades Technical Support, and we're going to show you how to install the BetterTrades indicator set for TradeStation. Now, you should have already downloaded the indicator set. If you do not have that download, you'll need to check your order receipt from BetterTrades or your bonus materials page if it was given to you as bonus material. Otherwise, if you cannot find that set, please let us know in our live chat. We'll be more than happy to help you find it. So I've already downloaded it, so I'll bring it up in my browser here. As you can see, setup.exe. If you're using Edge, Chrome, or Internet Explorer, you can usually right-click on the file and choose where it says Open Containing Folder. In my case, I'm just going to click on the Open Folder icon. And I can see right here, setup.exe. Now I'm going to go ahead and right-click on that and click Run as Administrator. I do need to have admin rights so that I can read and write from the registry to find out where TradeStation is installed and install the files into it. So I'm going to do Run as Administrator, and I'm going to press on Yes. And that's going to begin the download for the TradeStation installer. So I'm going to click Install. And that will, of course, download it, as we can see here. And I'll click OK. So pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Start menu. I'm going to click where it says All Apps. And I'm going to scroll down to where it says BetterTrades. And you can click where it says BetterTrades Indicator Set. Upon running the Setup installer or running the installer itself from your Start menu, if you have Windows 8 or Windows 10, you might see this screen. If you do, you can just go ahead and click where it says More Info. It's doing this because it doesn't know who made the app. Well, we made the app, but it's still very new. So Windows Smart Screen doesn't know whose app it is. So just click where it says More Info and click Run Anyway. And that will bring up the BetterTrades Indicator Set installer. Now, if you already own the product, which you should if you have the installer, you can click where it says Already Own. Otherwise, you can click Buy Now, and that will take you to where you can buy the indicator set. So we're going to click Already Own, and then we're going to log in with our BetterTrades username and password. Okay, and I'm going to click where it says Verify Subscription. And that's going to download and run it. Now, I already have TradeStation open, so we immediately come into the import screen. If you don't have TradeStation open, it will automatically open TradeStation for you. You'll need to log in, and once TradeStation is up, you can go ahead and install the indicator. So we're going to go ahead and press Next, and we're going to press Finish, and that will import each of the indicators, and then it will verify them. And we're done. So now the indicator has been added to our TradeStation. Now, one thing that you want to make sure is that in order to run these indicators, you need to have TradeStation 9.5 Update 14 or above. You can verify that by going to the Help menu, clicking on About TradeStation 9.5, and that will tell you that you're on version 9.5, update whatever. You want to make sure that this last number here says update 14 or above, so 15, 16, etc., because our indicator requires that. If you're on update 13 or below, you can click on the Help menu and click where it says TradeStation Update Manager, and it will check for the latest release. If there's an update for 14 or above, you'll see where you can update right here. But since we've already updated, we can go ahead and press Close. So now that the indicator has been added to TradeStation, we need to log into the indicator to make sure that it is an active subscription and that we can use all the other BetterTrade stuff inside of TradeStation. Doing that is pretty simple, and you only really need to do it once. So to add it to your chart, you need to click on a chart to add. You can either right-click on the chart and click where it says Insert Analysis Technique, or if you prefer, just click on the chart, click Insert, and go to Indicator. That'll bring up the Insert Indicator window. If we scroll down to the B's, we'll see where it says BT Verify. We're going to click that and just click OK. And what that does is it opens a side panel on our chart where we can log in and verify our subscription. So let's go ahead and do that. We only need to do this once, okay? So we enter our username, we enter our password, and we click Verify Subscription. It connects to the server, it verifies the subscription, it says it's verified, gives me my expiration date, and it lets me know that I can go ahead and log in again if I need to refresh. That's useful if ever we need to renew the subscription or the subscription date might have been pushed or credited for you. You can now add any other BT indicators to the chart, and we don't need to have this panel open anymore unless we want to have it open. And I'll show you all of that in a minute. But there's a few things I also wanted to show you here, one of which are these other buttons that are available. So if I click on Buy Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to get a nice little pop-up that allows me to see that I can purchase the indicator. If I click on Help, I get to see how to install the indicator, which of course is the video you're watching now. And if I click on How to use this set, it opens up Rob's tutorial on how to actually use the indicator set. So all of that is available for you. But for right now, because we're already verified, I'm going to do as it says, and I'm going to close the panel by pressing X. So I'm just going to close it. And now that it's closed, as it said, I can go ahead and add any of the other indicators to my chart. So let's go ahead and do that. So just like before, I'm going to right-click on the chart and go to Insert Analysis Technique. Or if you prefer, just click on the chart and go to Insert and then Indicator. And here's the rest of the BT information here. So I'm just going to select all of these to add to my chart at one time. And I'm going to click OK. And as you can see, they've all been added to the chart and they're all working. I don't need to log in again. Same thing applies to our radar screen. I'm going to click on a column that I want to insert my candle pattern into. So I'm just going to right click and I'm going to click Insert Analysis Technique. I can still just click on the column that I want and click Insert Indicator as well. And if we come down to the B's, we see BT Candle Patterns RS. If I click that and click on Add, it adds it to the list. I'm just going to leave it down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to click OK. And as you can see, we now are having information pop in. I didn't have to log in again. I didn't have to open anything else. I didn't have to do anything because it's already there due to the fact that it has saved our subscription information. So it's nice and quick and nice and easy. Now, there is one more thing that you need to remember, and that's the fact that whenever you're done with the verification, which means that you've already added it to your chart, you already logged in, you need to save your workspace. So we're going to go to the File menu. We're going to click Save Workspace. I'm just going to name this something like My Workspace. And then we can go and make sure that we have a saved desktop as well. So let's do Save Desktop. And now, whenever I exit TradeStation, just give it a close here. We'll go ahead and log back in. Here we go. Starts to load everything up the way we had it, and you'll notice that we're not going to need to log in again. It still has our expiration information stored, so we're already authenticated, the indicators are working, and there's no non-authorized messages, so we're definitely good to go with that. There's a few things that I wanted to talk about with regards to special situations with the indicator. One such is if you're using a proxy at home, or if you're at work and you're using a proxy server. These proxies will, of course, cause some issues with downloading information from the internet if the data was not routed through the proxy. The good thing is our Verify indicator does support proxy strings. So if you have a proxy, which most of you probably will not, but if you do have a proxy configuration that you need to set up, just right-click on the chart where you added the BT Verify. Go to Format Analysis Techniques and click on the BT Verify and click on Format. Under inputs here, you'll see that you have a web proxy string. You're just going to set that to what it needs to be, such as localhost and your port, or whatever website address that your proxy provider has given you. By setting it here, whenever you log into the indicator set again, it'll be able to communicate over that proxy address. So if you're using a proxy, make sure you check that. One more thing, you can always close this panel so that you can have that space back on your chart. And if for whatever reason you need to, renew or push the date or check on when you expire or access any of the other videos that are available with the indicator, you can always show that panel again without having to restart your program or close and open this indicator. You can just right-click on the chart and go to Format Analysis Techniques. Click on the BT Verify. Click on Status to turn it off, Status to turn it on, and click Close, and that'll bring it right back up there for you. By turning it on and off, it reauthorizes, so it can make sure that it always has the current information. If you have any questions with this, please hit us up inside of the live chat on our website. And you can access that by opening up your browser, going to BetterTrades.com, and once you're logged in to your account, you can click on the bottom to where it says, How can we help? You can then go ahead and type whatever message you like, and us in technical support will receive and type back to you. If you have any other questions, please feel free to let us know. Otherwise, you guys have a great day, and thank you for using the indicator set.